Late in the evening, a message alerted me that my wife had accidentally sent me a home video of herself with another man. Although it was quickly deleted, I managed to save this important piece of evidence of infidelity. Be me, 29 years old, living in Phoenix, working as a corporate lawyer, making more than enough to live comfortably, married to Lisa for 8 years. Or so I thought everything was perfect. It's Wednesday evening, nothing special. Laying on the leather couch, half-finished bottle of craft IPA on the coffee table, mindlessly scrolling through phone. Lisa is upstairs in her home office. Been working late every night since her promotion at work. Never questioned it. Trust was our thing for 8 years. At least that's what I believed. Suddenly phone pings. Message from Lisa. Weird. Why is she texting from upstairs? Open it expecting grocery list or something. Instead, see a video thumbnail. Show some dimly lit room with red ambient lighting. Stomach instantly drops. Thumb hovers over play button. Brain screaming to stop. But curiosity wins. Press play anyway. 1-minute video. Feels like eternity. It's Lisa. With some guy I've never seen. Doing things I can't unsee. Her laugh in the video makes me sick. The way she touches him, it's not just physical. There's intimacy there. She's enjoying every second of it. Body goes completely numb. Watch it again and again, each time noticing new details. Each detail like a knife in my chest. Finally, it hits me. This wasn't meant for me. Must have sent it by accident. Chest feels tight. 1,000 thoughts racing through my head. Who is he? How long has this been happening? What am I going to do? About to storm upstairs. Confront her right now. Then a cold thought hits me. No, not yet. If she doesn't know I saw it. I have the advantage? Delete the video from my phone. Sink back into the couch. Mind already planning. She's not getting away with this. But first, I need proof. Need to make her regret every second of her betrayal. Something cruel. Something she'll never forget. Start rehearsing my role in this twisted game. She can't know I've seen it. Not yet. Hey, honey, Lisa calls from upstairs. Her voice sounds sweet as ever. Want some chamomile tea? Making myself a cup? Look up at the stairs. Force my face to stay neutral. Heart pounding against my ribs. Sure, thanks, I say. Keep my voice perfectly casual. Have to stay calm. She has no idea. Comes downstairs wearing silk robe. The expensive one I got her for our 5th anniversary. All our memories together make my stomach turn. Hands me the tea. Kisses my forehead like nothing's wrong. Settles next to me on the couch. Long day? She asks. Brushes her hair back casually. Acting like she hasn't destroyed everything? Her phone buzzes on the coffee table. She doesn't even check it. Too comfortable in her lies, not even trying to hide it anymore. Yeah, I reply. Take a sip of tea. Hand steady through sheer willpower. Fighting urge to throw mug across room. Same old stuff at work. You busy? So many meetings and emails. She sighs dramatically. You know how it goes. She smiles at me. For a split second, almost believe her. Then remember the video. Remember her smile at him. Pain stabs through my chest. Have to look away before I lose it. Sounds exhausting, I mutter. Pretend to focus on TV. Spend rest of evening playing my part perfectly. Laugh at her jokes. Make small talk. Even rub her shoulders when she complains about neck pain. Every touch makes my skin crawl. Can't stop thinking about her hands on him. How many times has she touched him? How many times kissed him with same lips she uses to kiss me goodnight? Finally, she heads upstairs to bed. Tell her I want to finish watching the show. The moment she's gone, grab my phone. Start investigating. Check her messages first. Nothing suspicious. Either she's deleting them or using different app. Check her social media. Still nothing. She's good at covering tracks. Gotta give her that. But I'm better. Her phone buzzes on coffee table again. Eyes dart to screen. Notification lights up. Message from someone named Ryan. Just first name? No photo. First real clue. Can't access her phone yet. Don't have password. But don't need it right now. Just need to wait for right moment. Maybe catch her entering it. Or find another way. For now, have a name. That's enough to start with. Wake up earlier than usual next morning. Lisa's still asleep in our bed. Her hair spread across pillow like nothing's changed. Stand in doorway watching her. The woman I thought I knew. Hard to match this image with person from video. But anger burns hot in my chest. Fueling my resolve, she's not going to break me. Not without consequences. Already at kitchen table when she wakes up. Sipping dark roast coffee. Scrolling through laptop. She walks in yawning and stretching. Acting like she doesn't have care in world. Morning, she says. Leans down to kiss me. Force myself to let her. Morning, I reply. Smile like everything's normal. While she makes breakfast, bring up my plans. Think I'm working late tonight, I say casually. Might grab drinks with guys from work after. Don't wait up. She nods, back turned to me. Pouring granola into ceramic bowl. That's fine, got tons of work anyway. I bet you do, think bitterly. Plan already forming in mind. Tonight I start tracking her. Need to know where she goes, who she meets. Not enough just knowing she's cheating. Need solid proof. Proof I can use to destroy her world. By the way, add keeping tone casual. Your phone was buzzing last night. Might want to check it. She freezes for fraction of second, just long enough to notice, then shrugs like it's nothing. Probably work stuff, she says lightly. But when she sits at table, her movement's too careful, too deliberate. Unlocks phone quickly, glances at screen, puts it face down immediately. Got you. Leave house at exactly 6 p.m. Just like I said I would. But instead of meeting friends, park around corner from house. Engine off, lights off, and wait. If she thinks I'm out drinking, she'll feel free to do whatever she wants. Or whoever she wants. Sure enough, by 7:15 she leaves house. Follow at safe distance. Headlights off, she drives across city, taking unfamiliar route. Finally pulls into parking lot. Some fancy boutique hotel. The Oasis Resort. Chest tightens watching her. Gets out of car. Glances around nervously. Disappears inside. Sit in car. Fists clenched around steering wheel. Part of me wants to storm in. Confront her and Ryan right now. Demand answers. But that's not the plan. Not yet. Instead, pull out phone. Start recording. Zoom in on hotel entrance. This isn't just about catching them. It's about building my case. Every lie. Every betrayal. She's going to pay for all of it. Sit in car outside hotel. Watch minutes tick by on dashboard clock. Hands itching to do something. Text her. Call her. Burst through front doors. Make her explain herself. But can't let emotions take over. If want to destroy her, need to be smart. Strategic. Let her think she's still in control. Parking lot half empty. Dimly lit by flickering street lamps. Her silver Lexus parked near entrance. Every time automatic doors slide open. Hold my breath. Hope to catch glimpse of them. Minutes stretch into hours. Stay glued to seat. Phone ready in hand. Waiting for perfect moment. Finally, just after 9:30, doors open again. Pulse spikes seeing her step out. She's laughing softly. Hand brushing arm of tall man. Don't recognize him, but he's well dressed. Expensive suit. Way too comfortable with my wife. Instinctively grab phone. Switch to camera. Zoom in close. Record every second. The way she leans into him, her hand lingering on his chest. How he holds door open for her. As she slides into passenger seat of his car. Black Mercedes, they pull out of parking lot. Follow at distance. Headlights still off. They drive to quiet residential area. Park outside sleek modern townhouse. Watch them enter. Blood boiling as door closes behind them. Sit frozen for moment. Gripping steering wheel so tight knuckles turn white. But no time for hesitation. Need more evidence. Park block away. Heart pounding approaching house on foot. Curtains drawn. But faint glow of lights inside. They're still there. Pull out phone. Activate voice recorder. Press it against crack of slightly open window. Voices inside muffled, but catch snippets. Laughter. Murmurs. Then something that shatters whatever resolve I had left. Ryan, she sighs. Voice dripping with affection. You have no idea how much I've missed this. Pull back from window. Entire body shaking. Mind screaming to storm in. Make scene. Tear their little world apart. Force myself to step away. Not yet. Not like this. Come too far to let rage ruin everything? Next morning sit at kitchen table. Nursing black coffee. Staring blankly at wall. Lisa breezes in. Humming to herself. Picture of innocence. Kisses my cheek. Lips warm but meaningless. How was your night? She asks. Tone casual. Forced smile. Uneventful. Just hung out with guys. You? She shrugs while pouring orange juice. Worked late then went to bed. Nothing exciting. Lies roll off her tongue so smoothly. Almost admire it. Almost let silence hang for moment. Watch her sip juice. Acting like she hasn't torn our marriage apart. That's good, say finally. Stand up grabbing keys. Got early meeting. See you tonight. She waves me off. Already scrolling through phone. Stomach twists watching her. Wonder who she's texting now. Him? Does she even bother deleting messages anymore? Can't focus at work. Mind swirling with plans and possibilities. Hotel footage and townhouse audio are damning. But want more? Need more? This isn't just about exposing her affair. It's about making her feel full weight of betrayal. About turning life she built into pile of ashes. Spend lunch break digging deeper into Ryan. His car had dealership logo on back. Start there. Search local listings until find match. Quick cross-reference with license plate from video. Leads to full name? Ryan Thompson. High-end property developer. Specializing in luxury condos. Perfect. Scour his social media. Piece together picture of man who thought he could take what's mine. He's polished. Successful. Single. Walking cliché. Posts full of motivational quotes, photos of expensive watches, designer suits, but captions reveal who he really is. Man who loves attention, likes to show off. That's going to be his downfall. Return home that evening, find Lisa on couch, scrolling through Netflix. Looks up as I walk in, expression unreadable. Hey, she says. Dinner's in fridge if you're hungry. Thanks, reply. Voice calm, detached, not hungry, but need excuse to be in kitchen. While pretending to look through fridge, glance at her phone on counter. It's unlocked. Hey, can you grab me glass of water? Call over shoulder. Sure, she replies. Stands and heads to cabinet. In 2 seconds while her back turned. Snatch phone, pocket it. By time she returns, already sitting at table, scrolling through my own phone, like nothing happened. Thanks, say taking water. Flash quick smile. Later lock myself in bathroom. Finally open her phone. Hands shake scrolling through messages. Searching for anything confirming what already know. Doesn't take long to find Ryan. Conversation buried under bland work thread. But messages far from professional. Last night was incredible. Can't wait to see you again. Her reply. Me too. Same time next week. Take screenshots of everything. Back them up to email. When done, wipe phone clean. Remove any trace I touched it. Place it back exactly where found it. Climb into bed. Lisa fast asleep. Breathing soft and steady. Stare at ceiling. Mind racing with plans. Evidence piling up. Soon have enough to burn her world to ground. By next morning have perfect plan. Not just to expose affair, but humiliate her in ways she'll never recover from. She took my trust. Spit on it. Now my turn to take everything she values, crush it completely, but need precision. No angry outbursts, no missteps. This is game of chess, already 3 moves ahead. Lisa at kitchen table next morning, sipping vanilla latte. Scrolling through phone, probably texting Ryan. Glances up as grab my keys. Leaving early? She asks. Tone casual. Yeah, reply with forced smile. Big project at work. Might be late tonight too. She nods, not even trying to hide her relief. Sooner I'm out of house. Freer she'll feel to sneak around. Can practically see gears turning in her head. Good. Let her think she's in control. Leave house, but instead of heading to work, park few blocks away. Wait, if she's meeting him today, I'll be ready. Around noon, her white Lexus pulls out of driveway. Follow at safe distance. Watch as she drives to same hotel as before. Jaw tightens as she parks. Walks inside. Steps hurried. Eager. Wait few minutes. Then follow. Already recorded her entering hotel last time. Today want to take it further. Step inside lobby. Scan room for any sign of them. Heart pounding approaching reception desk. Fake confidence. Hi, say to clerk. Flash friendliest smile. Supposed to meet my wife here. Can't remember if she said room 315 or 317. Could you remind me? Clerk frowns. Sorry, sir, can't share room numbers. Of course, say. Pretend to be exasperated. Just doing your job. It's just, well, it's our anniversary. Trying to surprise her. She checked in earlier. Lisa Miller. Clerk hesitates, then softens. Oh, that's sweet. Let me check. Types into computer, then smiles. Room 319. Thank you so much, Sayo. Voice warm. Inside feel ice cold. Make way to 3rd floor. Footsteps muffled by thick carpet. Reach room 319. Pause. Press ear to door. Faint voices leak through wood. Hers and his. Can't make out words, but tone unmistakable. Laughter. Flirtation. Intimacy. Stomach churns. But hold steady. Pull out phone. Turn on camera. Hit record. First film door. Capturing room number and voices. Then quick glance. Make sure hallway empty. Slide phone under door. Angle it upward. Screen shows just enough. Their legs. Their movements. All need for proof. After minute retrieve phone. Walk away. Heart pounding. Mix of fury and adrenaline. This more than enough? But not done yet. That evening return home. Find Lisa cooking dinner. Sound of her humming. Like doesn't have care in world. Makes blood boil. Forced smile. Though feels like mask cracking at edges. How was your day? She asks. Glancing over shoulder. Busy, say keeping tone light. Yours? She hesitates. Fraction of second. Pretty uneventful. Just work stuff. Liar. As we eat dinner, make point of being attentive. Ask about her day. Laugh at her jokes. She's completely at ease by time we clear plates. Even kisses me goodnight before heading to bed. But I'm not going to bed. Not yet. Pull out laptop. Get to work. First edit footage from hotel. Stitch it together with screenshots of texts. Add audio recorded from townhouse. By time done have damning montage? Leaves no room for doubt. Lisa's betrayal undeniable. Want to make sure everyone knows. Set up series of email drafts. Address them to key people in her life. Her boss, her closest friends, even her mother. Each email includes video. Simple message attached. Thought you deserved to know the truth. Don't send them yet. Timing is everything. Wait for perfect moment, when fallout will hit her hardest. Next morning, casually mention idea. We should host dinner party. Lisa lights up at suggestion. Clearly thrilled I'm acting like old self. That's great idea, she says. Already rattling off list of people to invite. Been too long since we had everyone over. Nod while hiding smirk. Dinner party, perfect setting to drop bombshell. Everyone she cares about will be there. No escaping truth. By time party rolls around week later. Have everything in place. Emails queued. Evidence ready. Feel calm. Almost eerily so. Lisa totally oblivious. Flits around house greeting guests. Playing perfect hostess. As evening wears on. Wait for right moment. When room full of laughter and conversation. Stand up. Tap glass to get attention. Can I have moment? Say. Voice steady. Just want to say how grateful I am. For all of you being here. For supporting Lisa and me over years. Means a lot to us. Lisa beams at me, eyes shining with affection. For second, almost falter. Almost. And because you've all been such big part of our lives. Continue smoothly. Think it's only fair you know truth? About what's been happening in our marriage? Room falls silent. Lisa's smile freezes. Face going pale, as realizes where this is going. Put together little video, say I. Pull out laptop. Connect to TV. Lisa, think you'll find this illuminating. Room thick with anticipation. As video begins to play. All eyes on TV. Opening footage shows hotel entrance. Lisa and Ryan walking arm in arm. Gasps ripple through room. As scenes unfold, text exchanges. Shared laughter. Damning footage from under door. Watch faces around me. Turn from confusion to shock. Then disgust. And then there's Lisa, frozen in seat. Wine glass trembling in hand. Face drained of color. As truth unfolds before everyone. Quiet whispers from friends and family. Cut through silence like knives. Is this real? Someone whispers. Oh my God, Lisa. Lisa shoots out of her chair, voice cracking. Stop this right now. Ignore her. Face impassive. Let video play to humiliating conclusion. When finally ends, stand up, face the room. Sorry you all had to see that. Say calmly. But thought you deserved to know truth. This is what Lisa's been doing behind my back for months. And Ryan Thompson? Well, I'm sure his high-end property clients will find this equally enlightening. Her mother's gasp echoes in room. Lisa's sister mutters something. Storms out. One of her friends tries to stand, like about to defend her. Can't find words. Mark! Lisa screeches. Voice rising with desperation. How could you do this to me? How could you do this to us? How could you do this to us? Shoot back. Voice cold as ice. Don't play victim now, Lisa. You made your bed. Literally. And now everyone knows it. Guests leave quickly, murmuring awkward apologies. Shuffling outdoor, even her closest friends avoid her gaze. Lisa stands in middle of living room, trembling, face streaked with tears. How could you humiliate me like that? She chokes out once we're alone. Humiliate you? Laugh bitterly. You did this to yourself, Lisa. I just made sure everyone saw you for who you really are. I was going to tell you, she cries. Voice breaking. When? After you brought Ryan to one of these dinners? Don't insult my intelligence. Her defenses crumble, sinks into couch. Sobbing into hands. Feel nothing. Not pity. Not anger. Not even satisfaction. Just cold detachment. I'll be staying with my brother tonight. Say, grabbing coat. When I get back, expect you to be gone. Don't stay with brother, though. Drive to Marriott few miles away. Sit in dim room. Staring at phone. Emails queued earlier, still waiting. One click away from delivery. Not just going to Lisa's boss and family. Oh no. Sent few to Ryan's world too. His development firm. Biggest investors. Even his mother. Every key figure in his life. About to learn exactly who he is. Hover over send button. Think about chaos this will unleash. Then press it. By next morning, fallout already in motion. Lisa's phone blowing up with calls and messages. Ignore her completely. Let texts pile up unread. Don't care what she has to say anymore. Focus on watching aftermath unfold. Her boss calls me that afternoon. Apologizing profusely for unfortunate situation. Assures they'll be reviewing Lisa's position. As for Ryan, his social media gone dark. Comments on last few posts turned vicious. His polished image crumbling. Under weight of scandal, Not just about revenge anymore, about erasure. Want them both to feel what I felt, like entire world ripped out from under them. That evening, return to house. Lisa still there, bags packed, sitting by door. Looks up as enter, face mix of shame and desperation. I'm sorry, she whispers. Save it, say. Brush past her. Mark, please. I'll do anything to fix this. Just tell me what to do. Turn to her, expression completely blank. There's nothing to fix, Lisa. You broke us. Now you can live with it. Her shoulders slump. For a moment, almost feel sorry for her. Almost, then remember video, the texts, the lies. She doesn't deserve forgiveness. Leave keys on counter, say. Voice devoid of emotion. Don't come back. She nods silently. Picks up bags, walks outdoor. Don't watch her leave. House quiet that night. Too quiet. But for first time in weeks, feels strange sense of peace. Lisa gone. Made sure she'll never forget what she did. But story not over yet. Days that follow are whirlwind of fallout. Though keep my distance from it all. Lisa left behind not just keys, but chaos of her unraveling life. Make sure to stay one step ahead. Watch as world she meticulously curated crumbles around her. Starts with her job. Boss doesn't just review her position, terminates it. Get satisfaction reading company-wide memo about upholding core values and professional conduct. Though her name isn't mentioned, everyone in industry knows exactly who it refers to. Her name begins disappearing. From websites, from press releases, like she never existed. Next comes social circle. Word travels fast. Those who weren't at dinner party soon hear about video. Lisa becomes complete pariah, almost overnight. Friends who once flocked to her Instagram with heart emojis, now unfollowing in droves. By end of week, she deletes all social media accounts. And then there's Ryan, his downfall even more satisfying. Development firm puts out statement, distancing themselves from him. Calling incident deeply regrettable. Several high-profile investors walk away, including one who goes viral, for publicly calling him untrustworthy. By time I'm done, his polished, successful image, tarnished beyond repair. Week after Lisa left, unexpected text arrives. From her mother, Mark, I don't know full story, but please call me. Want to understand what happened? Stare at message for a while, debating whether to respond. She'd always been kind to me, but not in mood to play mediator. Still, curiosity wins. Call her later that evening, her voice weary when answers. Mark, I'm so sorry. Had no idea Lisa was capable of this. Don't say anything. Let weight of her words settle. She continues, voice faltering. She came to stay with me few days. She's a mess. She told me about dinner party. About emails. She's devastated. Good, say coldly. Long pause follows. I understand why you're angry. You have every right to be, but she's still my daughter. Don't want her to spiral. Spiral? Repeat. Voice sharp. She didn't spiral when sneaking around with Ryan. Didn't spiral when sent me that video by mistake. Only cares because her life falling apart. Her mother sighs heavily. You're right. But just wanted to ask, would you consider talking to her? Maybe closure would help. Closure? Let out bitter laugh. Already given her closure? She can live with consequences. Her mother hesitates. She asked me to pass along message. Said tell Mark I'll love him forever. Even if he can't forgive me? Freeze for moment. Words hit like wave. Hadn't expected, but quickly harden resolve. Tell her she should have thought about that. Before she betrayed me, say flatly, end call. That night finally allow myself drink. One can truly enjoy. Sit in silence of house. Think about how quickly life changed. Still an ache. Hollow part that mourns life thought had, but every time feel it creeping in. Remind myself what she did. Thought would feel more satisfaction. But truth is, revenge feels hollow. Lisa gone. Ryan destroyed. Yet don't feel like won. Feel like survived. 2 weeks later, come home to envelope on porch. No return address. Just my name. In Lisa's handwriting. Hesitate before opening. Unsure if want to know what she has to say. Inside find letter. Written in shaky cursive. Mark, know I'm last person you want hear from. Can't blame you for that. Don't expect forgiveness. Don't expect you to respond. But need you to know how sorry I am. Not for consequences. I deserve those. But for way I betrayed you. Wish I could take it all back. Wish I'd been stronger. Better? More honest. You deserve someone who cherished you. And I failed. Hope you find peace. Even if it's without me. Lisa, read letter twice. Then fold it. Set it on marble counter. Words feel empty, like afterthought. She's right about one thing. We'll find peace, but it will be without her. Thought that was end of it. Few days later, get call from number don't recognize. When pick up, frantic voice greets me. Is this Mark Miller? Yes, who's this? This is Amanda Thompson. I'm Ryan's ex-wife. Name hits like jolt of electricity. What do you want? Ask him. Tone guarded. I need to know. Did you send that video to everyone? Hesitate. I sent it to people who needed to see it. Why? She sighs, voice cracking. Because my kids saw it. My kids, they're in high school. Someone sent it to them. Ryan's been banned from seeing them for now. I needed to know who did this. Strange mix of emotions swirl in me. Vindication. Guilt. Something darker. Hadn't considered collateral damage. I'm sorry your kids got dragged into this, say finally. But your ex should have thought about that. Before he wrecked my marriage, she's silent for a long moment. I hope this was worth it, Mr. Miller. I really do. Line goes dead. That night, lay in bed. Her words replay in mind. Was it worth it? Had I gone too far? But every time question myself. Remember video. The lies. The humiliation. Yes, it was worth it. And it wasn't over yet. Days after Amanda Thompson's call. Quieter, but not peaceful. Her words echo in mind, gnawing at edges of thoughts. I hope this was worth it. Keep convincing myself it was. Lisa's betrayal deserved nothing less. Yet there's part of me, can't silence, whisper of doubt. Questioning whether burned too much. In pursuit of vengeance. One morning while sipping espresso, notice letter in mail, addressed to me, handwriting neat, unfamiliar. Open it. Immediately feel pulse quicken. Mr. Miller, my name is William Blackwood. I'm private investigator, hired by Ryan Thompson. He's pursuing legal action for defamation and emotional distress caused by distribution of private footage involving your wife. If you'd like to avoid escalation, strongly suggest we discuss this matter. Please contact me at number below. Sincerely, William Blackwood. Slam letter onto granite counter, chest tightening with anger. The audacity of that man. Ryan, not content with ruining my marriage, now wants to paint himself as victim. First instinct is ignore it. Let him try. He'd have to crawl out of wreckage I left him in. Before could even think of legal action. But flicker of caution stops me. Need to make sure bases covered. That evening, meet with lawyer. Old friend? Owes me more than few favors. Hand him letter. Jaw tight with tension. Defamation, he says. Scanning page. That's stretch given everything you've got on him. So I'm safe? Ask. Though question tastes bitter, he sets letter down. Leans back, expression thoughtful. Legally, probably. But depends what you sent out. If anything could be construed as revenge porn, even unintentionally, he might have case. You said you shared video? Nod slowly. Who'd you send it to? List recipients. Lisa's boss. Ryan's clients. Few key figures in their lives. My lawyer's eyes narrow. Mark, you're walking fine line here? Sharing proof of infidelity one thing, but if video contains anything explicit, you could face legal trouble. Especially if minors like his kids ended up seeing it. Stomach sinks. Hadn't thought about legal implications. Blinded by anger. Need for justice. So what do? For now, sit tight. If they contact you again, forward it to me. But Mark, he leans forward. Tone firm. Don't send anything else. No more videos. No more emails. You've done enough. Spend next few days on edge. Waiting for other shoe to drop? Ryan stays quiet. But no, he isn't finished. Man has nothing left to lose. Makes him dangerous. Lisa tries reaching out again. Another letter appears on doorstep. This one longer. More desperate. Mark, I've hit rock bottom. And it's all my fault? No, I have no right to ask anything. But I'm begging you. Please talk to me. Need to make things right. Even if just to apologize properly? Staying at Mom's house? Please just give me 5 minutes. That's all I ask. Lisa? Crumpled letter. Toss it in kitchen trash. 5 minutes wouldn't undo months of betrayal. That Friday decide to go out. Been weeks since done anything normal. Need break from house. And it's haunting silence. Hit local bar downtown. Order whiskey neat. Find seat in corner. Where can watch crowd? They're running to old college friend. Peter. Haven't spoken in years, but recognizes me immediately. Pulls up chair. Launches into conversation. Like no time passed. So how's married life treating you? He asks after while, grinning over craft beer. Hesitate. Question hits harder than expected. It's complicated, say finally. Complicated? His grin fades. What's going on? Words spill out before can stop them. Tell him everything? The affair? The video? The dinner party? The fallout? By time finish, Peter's staring in stunned silence. Damn, he says finally. That's brutal. Yeah, mutter. Swirling last of whiskey and glass. You're better man than me. He shakes head. If happened to me, probably lose it. Hell, throw Ryan into ditch. Manage bitter laugh. Trust me, thought about it. He leans back, expression turning serious. But hey man, don't let this consume you. Get it. What they did was unforgivable, but revenge only goes so far. At some point, gotta move on. Otherwise, they win. His words stick with me. As drive home that night, hate to admit it, but he's right. Destroyed Lisa and Ryan's lives, but hasn't brought closure thought it would. Sit in driveway long time, staring at house. Feels empty, lifeless, reflection of void in chest. Don't know what moving on looks like, but know one thing. Can't keep living in wreckage of what Lisa did. Climbing into bed, phone buzzes with notification. Email from Ryan himself. Mark, I've lost everything. My job, my reputation, my kids, but I swear to God, I'll make sure you lose just as much. You think this is over? It's not. Stare at screen, words blurring. Cold wave of anger sweeps over. No, Ryan, mutter to myself. Delete email. It's already over. You just don't know it yet. Email from Ryan stays with me, gnawing at edges of resolve. His desperation palpable, his threat hollow but dangerous. Man with nothing left to lose. Makes him unpredictable. Can't afford to underestimate him. Forward email to my lawyer. Brief message attached. If he makes another move, want to know my options? Lawyer's reply comes quickly. This is harassment. If he contacts you again, we can escalate legally. Sit tight for now. But sitting tight isn't my style. If Ryan wants war, not about to let him dictate terms. Next day, go into overdrive. Start deep dive into Ryan's past. Comb through every scrap of information. Can find, doesn't take long, uncover few skeletons in his closet. Financial troubles. History of sketchy business practices. String of ex-girlfriends who have nothing good to say about him. One particularly damning thread on local real estate forum describes how he swindled client out of deposit on luxury condo deal, then ghosted when tried to confront him. It's perfect. Ryan's carefully curated image, already in shambles. But this is nail in coffin. Compile everything into neat package, complete with screenshots. Send anonymously to local journalist, known for exposing fraudsters. Don't have to wait long. Before see results, by end of week, Ryan's face plastered across news. His past laid bare, for everyone to see. Meanwhile, Lisa tries again. Another letter on doorstep, this one longer than last. Mark, know you probably hate me. Can't blame you for that. But begging you to hear me out. Please let me explain what happened. Why it happened. No, I don't deserve your forgiveness. But need you to understand. It wasn't just about you or Ryan. It was about me. How lost I felt. How trapped I've been. In life I didn't know how to fix. You were my everything, Mark. And I ruined it. Know that now. If you can't forgive me, I understand. But please don't shut me out completely. Let me try to make amends, even if just for my own peace of mind. Lisa, set letter down. Stare at it long time. Her words feel desperate, hollow. Yet human, for fleeting moment. Wonder if should give her that chance, not to reconcile. No coming back from what she did, but to explain. Let her face me. Say words she clearly couldn't write. Then think of video. The lies. The dinner party. Chaos been living in for weeks. Whatever Lisa has to say. It's not enough? Never will be enough. Don't reply. Later that evening, another call. This time from lawyer. Got update on Ryan? He says, filed preliminary harassment complaint. Nothing serious yet. But could escalate if not careful. Of course he did, mutter. What's his angle? Hard to say. Probably grasping at straws. Trying salvage what's left of reputation. But we'll stay ahead of him. Just don't engage directly. Let him dig own grave. Hang up feeling mix of frustration and resolve. Ryan might be trying. Claw way out of pit I threw him in. But only digging himself deeper. Every move he makes adds to growing pile of evidence. Next morning, another surprise. Package on doorstep. No return address. No note. Just plain brown box. Bring it inside cautiously. Half expecting it to explode. When open it, find thick stack of documents. And USB drive. Documents are copies of emails. Hundreds of them. Between Lisa and Ryan. Some mundane. others explicit, but all paint clear picture of their relationship. USB drive contains even more damning evidence. Photos, videos, voice memos Ryan apparently recorded without Lisa's knowledge. Stare at contents, mind racing. This isn't just ammunition, it's bombshell. Someone handed it to me on silver platter. But who? Single thought occurs. Amanda Thompson, Ryan's ex-wife. She mentioned their kids seeing video. How furious she was at him. Had she decided take matters into own hands? Only explanation makes sense. Spend hours going through files, piecing together timeline of affair. Worse than imagined. They hadn't just been sleeping together. Been plotting to build life behind my back? Trips, plans, even discussions about selling properties, moving in together. Betrayal cuts deeper with every word. Read late into night. That evening, make my move. Forward. Most incriminating emails. To Ryan's remaining clients, ensuring final nails in his professional coffin. Then upload USB contents to secure cloud drive, just in case need them later. Lisa calls that night. First time in weeks? Answer it. Mark, she says. Voice trembling. Please just talk to me. I know everything, say coldly. Every email, every plan, every lie. You think you can fix this? You think there's anything left to fix? She starts sobbing. But don't give chance to reply. You chose this, Lisa. You and Ryan both. Now you can live with it. Hang up. Her cries still echoing in ears. Next day, receive final message. This time from Amanda. Mark, thought you might want to see truth. For yourself, consider it my way of evening score. Ryan won't be bothering anyone anymore. Amanda. Read message twice, then delete it. Whatever her motives, Amanda given me tools to end this once and for all. Have no intention of wasting them. Amanda Thompson's gift. Turned tide and way. Couldn't have imagined. Ryan and Lisa's betrayals. Laid bare. With every piece of evidence, their world unravels further. But not done yet. Not until damage complete. Next morning. Sit at desk. USB drive plugged into laptop. Files Amanda sent. More comprehensive than initially realized. Among emails and texts, snippets of audio recordings. Conversations between Ryan and Lisa reveal just how calculating they'd been. In one clip, Ryan's smooth, arrogant voice makes blood boil. She's not going to leave him. Unless we make it impossible for her to stay, you need to start planting doubts. Make him think he's the problem. Lisa's reply quieter, hesitant. I don't know, Ryan. It's not that simple. He's not a bad guy. I feel stuck. Stuck? Ryan laughs bitterly. If you really cared, you'd have left by now. You want out, then make it happen. Stop waiting for him to figure it out. Clench fists as recording ends, hearing them plot my destruction. Like gut punch. They hadn't just been sneaking around, been scheming to tear apart everything built. No longer about just exposing them, about erasing them. Compile most damning evidence into single file. Attach it to anonymous email addressed to top executives at Ryan's development firm. Audio recordings, emails, timeline of their deceit. Paint picture of man, not only untrustworthy, but manipulative and dangerous. Within hours, firm releases public statement, severing all ties with Ryan, banning him from their offices. Ryan officially hit rock bottom. Lisa, meanwhile, tries last desperate move. Shows up at house unannounced, face pale and drawn, eyes rimmed red. Mark, please, she begs. Standing on porch, like waiting for invite in. I just need to talk to you. 5 minutes? That's all I'm asking. Stand in doorway, arms crossed. Blocking her entry. You have nothing to say. That I want to hear? Her voice cracks. As tears stream down face. I made mistake. Terrible mistake. I let him manipulate me. And I... Stop! Interrupt he. Tone cutting. Don't you dare blame this on him. You knew what you were doing. Every lie you told. Every moment spent with him. It was all you. She flinches, shoulders shaking, as sobs rack her body. I know. And I hate myself for it. But Mark, I still love you. I always have. Love! Laugh bitterly. You don't even know meaning of word. If you loved me, wouldn't have destroyed everything. We built together. She reaches for my hand. Pull away. Want you to leave, say coldly. For good? Go find Ryan. If he still has room for you, in whatever's left of his life. Her expression crumbles. For a moment thinks she might argue, instead turns and walks away. Steps slow and unsteady. Close door without watching her leave. That evening, another email from Amanda includes link to local news article. Headline reads, Former property mogul Ryan Thompson faces mounting legal and personal troubles. Click article. Scanned contents with grim satisfaction. Ryan's financial misconduct exposed. Several former clients preparing lawsuits. His license suspended pending investigation. Reputation in ruins. At bottom of article. Single sentence makes me pause. Ryan Thompson has not responded to requests for comment and is reportedly seeking professional help. For personal issues, flicker of unease stirs in me. Professional help? Had I pushed him too far? Thought fleeting. Drowned out by satisfaction, knowing he finally facing consequences. Over next few weeks, chaos begins to settle. Lisa stops contacting me. Ryan disappears from public view entirely. House once filled with weight of her lies feels lighter, but not over. Not completely. One evening, sitting on couch, scrolling through phone. Notification pops up. Email from Amanda. Mark, Ryan checked himself into rehab facility. Thought you'd want to know. He won't be bothering you again. As for Lisa, she's staying with her mother. Don't know if you care, but she seems broken. Hope this brings you some closure. It's least you deserve. Amanda, stare at email long time before closing it. Closure. Such simple word, but feels impossibly far away. Few days later, one last unexpected delivery. Divorce papers. Lisa signed them without contest, leaving everything to me. House. Assets. Even her share of savings. Like she wants to disappear completely. Erase herself from my life. Maybe that's for best. That night, stand in living room, looking around at empty space, silence heavy, but doesn't feel suffocating anymore. For first time in weeks, allow myself to breathe. War is over. Months after Lisa's departure, pass quietly. Though echoes of what happened still linger in background, house feels different, emptier. But not in a way that makes me ache. It's clean slate, for first time in years. Feel like can start again. Throw myself into work, rebuilding parts of life that Lisa unraveled. Weight of betrayal lessens with time, though leaves scars, will carry forever. Some days catch myself, replaying events in mind. The video, the dinner party, the emails. Wonder if could have handled things differently, but thoughts never linger long. What's done is done. Have no regrets. Ryan, as Amanda promised, disappears entirely. Here through mutual contacts. He lost everything. His career, his social standing, even access to his kids. Rumor has it, living out of small rental apartment, far from luxury once flaunted, he's ghost now. Reminder of what happens when live life without borrowed integrity. Lisa too fades from world. After signing divorce papers, moves to another state. According to her mother, don't ask for details. Don't want to know. Woman I'd once loved is gone, replaced by someone no longer recognize. One evening, find myself sitting on back porch, glass of aged whiskey in hand. Watch sun dip below horizon. Air still heavy with hum of cicadas. Think about life built with Lisa. Good memories that now feel tainted. But for first time in long time, thought doesn't fill me with anger. Just feels distant. Truth is, don't miss her anymore. Not woman she became, at least. What miss is version of us? Thought was real. The laughter, the partnership, the love. But those things had been illusion. Now that peeled back curtain, finally free. Week later, receive unexpected package. From Amanda. Inside single envelope. And handwritten note. Note from Amanda reads, Mark, debated sending this, but thought you deserve to know. Lisa wrote this before she left. Found it while clearing out some of Ryan's things. Whatever you choose to do with it, hope it helps you move forward. Amanda. Stare at envelope long time. Before opening it, inside is letter from Lisa, dated shortly after dinner party. Her handwriting shaky, words uneven. Mark, if you're reading this, I've already left. Couldn't stay. Not after what I did. Not after what you showed me. Don't know if you'll ever forgive me. Honestly, don't know if I deserve forgiveness. But need you to understand, everything I did, the lies, the betrayal, it wasn't because of you. It was because of me. Lost myself somewhere along way. Instead of trying to fix it, took easy way out. You were good husband, good man, and I threw it all away for something that meant nothing. I'll regret that rest of my life. Hope you find someone who sees good in you, someone who values you in way I should have. You deserve happiness, Mark. You always did. Lisa, read letter twice, then set it down on counter. Her words stir something in me. Not forgiveness, not anger, but closure. For first time, Feel like can let go of weight. Been carrying. Days turn into weeks. Weeks into months. Life doesn't go back to what it was before. It never could, but moves forward. Start seeing someone new. Colleague known for years, but never thought about. In romantic way. She's kind. Funny. Genuine. For first time in long time. Feel hopeful. One evening, as walk along quiet trail, she asks about my past. Hesitate. Unsure how much to share. Then realize, don't need to hide it. What happened with Lisa? Part of my story, but doesn't define me. Went through something messy, admit to her, but it taught me what I want and what I'll never settle for again. She smiles, laces fingers with mine. Well, hope I'm what you want. You are, say simply. For first time, truly believe it. As sun sets behind trees, realize something hadn't been able to see before. Revenge might have given power in moment, but letting go was what gave peace.